Hey there viewers, it's Charlie. I'm back again with another Transformers review. And today's review is going to be on Studio Series 07 movie Bumblebee. Now, this is actually the recent reissue of this figure that came out, because they seem to be doing a lot of reissues for the older Studio Series figures, either in identical boxes, such as this guy in Soundwave, or in totally new boxes like with Shockwave and Jazz. Either way, I am entirely for these reissues because it gives people who jumped on a bit later chances to get these figures. And for this guy, well, I mainly bought him because, well, I kind of prefer this card mode over the Darker Than the Moon version that I've got. But we'll see that in the comparison later. But, well, let's just start off by looking at the box. So, of course, this is meant to be a one-to-one replica of the original box it came in. So, of course, we've got B right there, number 49. Of course, it's from the first film. It's got his battle mask on there, which you can see here. This side, we've got a full-on picture of Bumblebee. The back, got him in both modes. See tunnel switch, so this is when he scans the new Camaro. This is the old one that he had at the start of the film. And yet, I kind of want to get Clunker Bumblebee now, but And of course, he included backdrop. So looking at that. Of course, got the plastic. But for the actual backdrop, of course, this is the tunnel where he scanned the Camaro here and transformed into it. And honestly, I feel like this is one of the backdrops where the vehicle mode kind of works here. Although, yeah, it doesn't really fit on that well because these are more for the robot mode, but still. And honestly, this is just making me miss the backdrops even more because they are getting canned in the recent Studio Series boxes. But, oh well. I do normally just throw these into a cupboard after I'm done with them, or so once again, just gonna throw this into my wardrobe when I'm done. Looking at the Camaro mode, well, of course, this is meant to be how he looks near the end of the film, where he's the freaking 2007 Camaro. And honestly, this is sort of giving me Human Alliance vibes. I have no idea why, but just seeing how detailed this car is. Of course, got the Chevrolet logo right there on the front. Got the two black stripes right there on the bonnet. Got the headlights right there. Got the turn signals. Got the wheels, which these look really nice because they're actually painted. The doors, which fortunately got a bit of Sunstreaker syndrome right here with the mismatched yellows, but oh well. Same here with the roof, bit of mismatched yellows there. But anyway, the back got the tail lights. Again, Chevrolet logo. Got, pretty sure there's meant to be like little tailpipes right there. And of course, got the bits where the gun can plug in. Of course, got the rear window, which looks pretty nice. And yeah, overall, this car mode looks really good. Underneath, of course, we've got the folded up robot, but come on, we never displayed the car modes like this, do we? So, yeah. And of course, the accessory is the gun here. Pretty much the exact same as the Darker Than the Moon version. And this just plugs in under here. So, just plugs onto the back, like so. Yeah, not really too elegant weapon storage, but And now it's not focusing because it's too yellow. But, well, for a comparison, Here he is with the Dark of the Moon Bumblebee, which came later, because this is number 87 or 88. I think this is 87. And we can see that, yeah, they did a lot of retooling for this figure. And in fact, like the stripes and the bonnet are different. They carry on to the roof here. The front's a bit remolded here. With some remolding here to the side. The color mismatching is fixed on this version. Still not entirely, but got a spoiler added to the back here. And of course, this version's got the face, whereas the 2007 movie version's got the battle mask. And the chests are different. So yeah, quite a bit of remolding on the Dark of the Moon version. I don't have to run to the Fallen version that came with Sam, but I still imagine that one's a bit different as well, but still, quite different. Now, which one do I prefer? I prefer this version. Probably because I'm more partial to the first movie, but I just think it looks a bit better. But that's just my opinion. And well, if we move on to the transformation, of course, it's going to be exactly the same. So, of course, we're in for one hell of a ride, because this transformation is... Oh, you really have to see this. So, the transformation on this figure is... Honestly, I would call it needlessly complex, because... Well, if you've seen the Dark of the Moon version, then... Yeah, a lot of parts can come off quite easily. So to start off, I'm just going to try and open up the doors as well as this back window here. And you can see that these two parts just love each other. They just do not want to be separated. And you can see what I mean by parts coming off. So again, just trying to get these doors open, like so. These little bits will move down. Just going to split the back. Take these little knee pads here and just move them down. Then we can just fully fillet out the leg. Like so, and just get that tabbed in. Take the back windows, push them in, spin around the knee pads, pushing these little bits here, pushing the feet, and just move them up. There we go. Then just spin around the entire leg. So now we've got the legs all done. Next up, we're just going to take the front wheels and just open these up. Like so. Just get the arms out like so. Just get the chest out from the top of the vehicle. And just get the roof out the way. Also just try and get these. These feel a lot tighter than they do in the Dark of the Moon version, but we're just going to try and get the arms. Just get the arms up. Hopefully these don't snap, but we're just going to take these bits, just get them into place to form the chest. That moves down. Then move the arms down. Take the waist and just rotate this around. Come in here, fold up the windshield, like so, and then finally take these little bits, fold them into the doors, and then just orientate the doors how you wish. And then we have Bumblebee in robot mode, and yeah, that's certainly a transformation. I mean, at least it's not like the RC sisters from the last review, where doing that video just made me want to give up on Transformers altogether, but at least with this is manageable. Like, it is still frustrating, but it can be managed. And the resulting robot mode is, well, it is Bumblebee. Of course, flashing back to 2007, where this guy's face was plastered on everything. And of course, we have that huge animatronic one. I'm a quick 360 of him. Of course, we have the folded up windshield right there. We do have a bit of kibble here with these little bits just hanging off, but honestly, again, I think this guy looks a bit better than the Dark of the Moon version. Like, yeah, he does have the battle mask, and I kind of would have preferred that this guy has the normal face and the Dark of the Moon version has the battle mask, but I'm sure you can swap the heads somehow. And of course, we can give him the gun, which this just goes over his hand, like so. Only the right hand, though. It's not, because you can see how it's sculpted. It can only go over the right arm. So there we go. And then, like, in all the Bumblebee figures in Studio Series, you have to take the arm off, out of the Gamer Edition figures. Whereas this just slots over the arm. So yeah, pretty cool looking. I can just hear him saying, well, nothing, because he only speaks in radio in the film. Yeah, this looks pretty nice. And of course, putting him with the Dark of the Moon version, of course, we can see how he evolved from 2007 to 2011. Like, the chest is a lot more, I guess, well, the chest has definitely changed. Of course, different faces. Ironically, like, the waist piece is more metallic on this version, when it's a 2007 film where he literally pisses on a human, or, sorry, lubricates on them. But yeah, the legs are still the same, but the feet are different colors. So really, the big difference here are the face and the chest. And, like, the shoulders are different colors as well, detail-wise. So, yeah. Now, will I get the Revenge of the Fallen one day? Maybe, but it's not really on my radar at the moment. I more want to get the Volkswagen one from the Bumblebee film, either the original or the upcoming redo of it. And well, for this guy's articulation, well, his head can move. Arms are on ball joints, so they can move, although, there we go, it's a bit stiff. And it can't go a full 360 because these wheels are in the way, but these wheels can also move if you want to orientate them like so. Bicep rotation, and they can go up and down at the elbow because, again, ball joint. Wrists, you can sort of see, it kind of looks like it can move, although it doesn't. It's because it's this that can move. The little bit on the arm here, that's what moves. It does look like the wrist can move. Waist can move due to transformation. He can kick forward. He can kick back. Knee about 90 degrees. Swivel there at the knee. Bit of a swivel there at the thigh as well, because again, ball joints. Not really, again, ankle pivot. unless you want to count the entire joint here. But yeah, he kind of do the splits. And yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say about this guy. So, bringing in the backdrop, which, yeah, he looks pretty good with this. Again, it makes me sad that when I start doing the modern Studio Series figures with the new boxes, I'm not going to be able to end the videos off and show them on the thumbnail with the backdrops, because they won't have any. But, well, that's pretty much all I've got to say about this guy. Complaints? Honestly, most of them are the same complaints that I have with the Dark of the Moon version. Although, I'd say that this guy sort of feels a bit better. Maybe this guy's got some mold degradation. I have no idea. Like, this guy still has parts that come off. Like, these bits here on the thighs can come off. The little bits on the doors can come off quite easily. Although, it doesn't really do it as often as the Dark of the Moon version, I find. So, to me, this guy does feel a bit better. But for unique complaints, honestly, more of a nitpick. I just wish you had the actual face. And again, give the Dark of the Moon version the battle mask, like the core class one that I freaking despise. But, hey, the multi-pack does fix that by giving him the actual face. So, that, if you want that, then there you go. But, well, do I recommend this? Well, come on, it's Bumblebee. Of course I recommend it. Just, if you're trying to transform him, keep in mind that it's 39 steps for deluxe. Yeah, you may need to have a bit of patience to transform this guy, but if you're buying him to display him in robot mode, then yeah, it's a pretty good looking figure. Sure, it does have a bit of yellow discrepancy in some areas, but I still think it looks pretty good. Like, there's a reason I bought the Revenge of the Fallen multi-pack, but I didn't buy the 07 movie multi-packs. It's because I've got most of the figures for that. And now I've got this guy. And yeah, he looks pretty good. So, yeah. Well, this has been my review on Studio Series 07 Bumblebee. And this is Charlie Young, signing off.